Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and this one is going to be another Dancing with the Stars video with Normani and Val. I'm going to be looking at their Paso Doble. And the thing with Paso Doble is it's not something that's usually danced like socially or anything like that. Some of my family who are there, they live in Colombia. They have ancestry from Venezuela, and in Venezuela tradition, usually Paso Doble is like done at like weddings and stuff, like special gatherings. But it's never usually done like randomly at parties because it's highly influenced choreographically. Like there's a lot of choreography that goes into doing Paso Doble, and usually it's not even done with partners unless it's competition like we're seeing now. So that's what they're going to be doing, and they're also going to be doing it to Mulan. This week is Disney, so they're choosing like a Disney movie or musical or whatever, and dancing to one of the songs from the movie. So it's cool that Normani chose Mulan. I think it definitely kind of represents her as a person. Mulan is kind of someone who is searching for her purpose, and it is based on a legend, the legend of Fa Mulan, and she disguises herself as a man to fill in the spot for her father in the army so that he does not have to go into battle. And I feel like Mulan, who she's searching for herself, Normani is also kind of searching for herself in the industry. I mean, that's just kind of me. I probably think about things a little bit too much, but that's just me. Now, the thing with Paso Doble is it is literally the double step, and it's kind of like however fast the song is, whatever tempo the song is at, you're pretty much moving at twice the speed because it is double step. Time signatures that are usually 4/4 are going to now be 2/4, and you're going to have to do twice as many steps per beat. So it's going to be interesting to see that. Hopefully we do see it, because obviously in the past there's been like a little bit of issue. Len has had issues with them not really capturing the full experience of the dance, like I said in my last video. So let's just get into it, okay? I'm really excited to see what they do, and especially the band, and I'll mention them later. Alright? 3, 2, 1. Already. You better get it, Normani. Oh, this is... Let's get down to business. Yes! I love this song. Wait a minute. Is Donny Osmond there? Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Yes! Yeah, see how their feet are going like twice as fast when they partner up. And this is perfect too, because Paso Doble is based on... Okay, let me just watch. I'm like trying to analyze while watching. Yes, do you hear the band? You sing it. Normani always knows how to put on a show. You better do it. Normani always knows how to put on a show. And Val too. Must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great tide. Yes. With all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
Normani and Val.
Look at and he still sounds good singing the song. Oh, that's right. He did win this season. I don't really keep up with it that much, but Oh my gosh, okay. So that was interesting to watch. I mean, I really, no, they really did well, and it was nice and powerful. The thing about the Paso Doble, in addition to, the whole duple meter sort of thing, is that it's definitely influenced by the Spanish marches. And so that was actually the perfect song because the song itself is kind of like a fanfare. They definitely captured more of what it's supposed to be like, the Paso Doble. The dance the dance that they did, you actually were able to experience it not only from the steps but then also the song. I feel like an issue that we've also had is their song choice, and this was the perfect song, like from Disney in itself. It was a perfect song to do to capture the Paso Doble and what it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, that I like that, really. I really did like that. Shout out to Donny Osmond, who was the original singing voice for Shang in the Mulan movie. He did a good job, and he still sounds amazing. I don't know how old he is. He's got to be like in his 60s. I mean, I don't know. He's definitely up there. I don't know if it's 50s or 60s. I think he's 60s. He looks good, and he sounded good. Normani looked amazing. Her outfit, the two of them. I love their outfits. Up until now, I've loved their outfits, and they just coordinate so well. They look really, really good together. I'm saying. ValMani shippers. I know that there are ValMani shippers out there. I kind of ship them, but it's not my OTP or anything. But they definitely look good together. The chemistry is definitely there now. You can definitely see it. They look a lot more coordinated. They've always looked coordinated, but there's something different about them right now, and I think it's mostly because they've had a lot more time together, a lot more time to work on their dancing coordination a lot more, and of course now her being off tour, they can kind of up the difficulty of the steps, and the execution is going to be like out of this world. I really liked it. Now, another shout out to the band. The band, and I've seen some of the other performances, and I've listened to the band play those songs, and they really are amazing. And it's funny that someone that I know is actually over the band, and it's under the direction of Ray Chu, incredibly talented conductor, musician. I've had the pleasure of meeting him, and my mom actually sang with him. His band played. My mom sang in the choir, and I've had the pleasure of meeting him. He's like really like cool, laid back kind of guy, but he's really talented and he gets the job done. He's really brought to life a lot of these pieces that they have danced to. It's the last week when they did Impossible, like the music itself was really, yes, it was the girls, but the music kind of just added to it, like the build up and everything. To Dinah's part at the end, the way that the strings just like glided up the scale, it was really good. So definitely big ups to Ray Chu and his band. They're really doing their thing. Now back to Normani. Apparently she got a 39, and obviously I didn't see the whole thing. I've just been looking on social media for the past couple of days, and I've seen like people report on it. People are going to report on it. She got a near perfect score, 39. That means she got 3 10s, and then she got 1 9, obviously from Lin. I mean, come on. But at least he's giving her higher scores now. She was getting like 7s and 8s from him for the past few weeks. Which is not even that bad, considering that he's given people like 4s and 5s before. So Normani has always been in like the top tier when it comes to the judges. Now, also apparently, and this obviously is just from what I'm reading online, on blogs, and of course on social media, and then the comment sections of the videos, people are talking about her being in jeopardy. And, when you're in jeopardy, that means that you really didn't get a lot of votes from the fans to keep you on the show. Because the judges, they don't really take you that far. If you're not getting any votes, even if you get like a perfect score, if nobody's voting for you, then you're not going to stay in the show, the judges' scores can only account for so much, and basically you're standing in the show. But as far as you staying on the show, it's all up to the fans. I've heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's a sham because harmonizers are really up on top of it and everything." I don't know, and this is the thing. I don't know how well the voting thing is going, and I'm just going to be a completely 100. So if you're somebody who's easily offended, I don't know. If you want to go, you can. I really don't care at this point. I've given my review of the dancing, but now I want to talk about kind of like the gossip points of it. Somebody made a really good point, and at first I was like, maybe, I don't know. Somebody was saying something about, the Jeopardy thing sometimes being a little bit like exaggerated, because maybe only one person is really in jeopardy, only one person didn't get a lot of votes, and the others are just kind of like placeholders. They really did get a lot of votes, but they just amped it up and gave them the Jeopardy call simply for the ratings, to build up suspense and whatever for next week, so people will keep watching. And I can see that, but then also on the other hand, I can see where she maybe is not getting a lot of the votes. Let's be completely honest. Look at their standing on social media. And I'm going to use Twitter, mostly because Twitter is the more solidified way of communication between the celebrities and the fans. On Twitter, Fifth Harmony only has 3.9 million followers. And I'm saying only because of the fact that it won't really amount much to what I'm about to say next. So 3.9 million followers. Normani just now got to 2 million, which is honestly kind of sad, considering somebody else had a substantial amount more. We're not going to call names, but think about how many people are actually fans of Dancing with the Stars as a whole, like the show itself. I feel like this person said, and I'm paraphrasing, about like 10 to 12, 13 million people watch Dancing with the Stars. And it's averaging like millions and millions of people every week. But think about that. So then take the 2 million people that follow Normani. Not everybody who follows Fifth Harmony is a fan of Normani, clearly. And also, not everybody is watching Dancing with the Stars. That being said, I would say maybe only half of the amount of people who follow Normani are watching Dancing with the Stars. So that's guaranteeing her 1 million votes. But not even then, even some people who are watching Normani, or some people who aren't, some people really just aren't voting, period, either because they aren't really around when voting is happening, because obviously people have lives. Well, most of us have lives. And then on the other hand, they might be more fans of someone else on the show, maybe Simone, maybe Heather, maybe one of the other people. They may be fans of them a little bit more, and they might want to vote for them. There's a lot of things that go into it, and I can see why she may be in jeopardy for real, because let's be honest, outside of the fandom, outside of the harmonizers, there aren't that many people who really know about Fifth Harmony like that. They may know like the songs, like the most popular songs, Worth It and Work From Home. They may know those songs, but they really don't know the group like that. And that's one thing that I really wanted to bring out. We can't sit up here and attack other people for saying that Normani is not the favorite or whatever. We can't really attack them for that, because we have pretty much American heroes competing. I mean, we have a gymnast, Simone. We have a football player. Okay, look, football is probably one of the most popular sports in America right now. I mean, yeah, there's baseball, but I feel like football, like, the fans are just a little bit more proactive right now than any of those sports. But sports, period, are like kind of like we know that sports always wins in the most cases. I mean, sports over music pretty much all the time. We have the gymnast, Simone. We have the football player. We have We have Heather, who has been, on TV for years. Think about the fact that more people are probably following these other celebrities than Normani. Not everybody knows Fifth Harmony, and if they do know Fifth Harmony, then they don't know each individual member like the rest of us do, because we are harmonizers, because we follow the group exclusively. Other people probably don't follow them that much. They're still growing, and that's the thing. They may have millions of fans, but they're still growing. They may be selling out tours, they may be doing all this stuff, but they're still growing. They can only, it'll only take you so far. And that's why, like, somebody said, oh, Normani may be a little bit too big for this show. I don't think so. I think that this was the perfect way to put her brand out there and really help Fifth Harmony to get a little bit more momentum with their upcoming album. I think it was very important for them to have her on this show, so more people will know about them, because now they're on a different kind of show. People love Dancing with the Stars, and it's been going strong for what were the 24th season. I mean, it's definitely like very popular. A lot of people watch it. People are really into it, and the fact that Normani is on it is really helping Fifth Harmony out. Her followers have gone up substantially on social media since she joined Dance with the, by the 100,000s. People have been following her left and right, and I see it, and I see people really starting to get in with her, and then of course the rest of Fifth Harmony as well. We can't get upset because other people really aren't into her like that. Of course, we know her a lot more. Of course, we're going to feel some kind of way because they aren't liking her the way we like her, but I mean, we've been fans for the longest. We have to give other people a chance to get to know her a little bit more. Some people are saying that she's boring and stuff, and of course we know that she's not boring, but they don't know, and we can't get angry at that. All we can do is just allow the pieces to fall where they may, and people are going to like her, people are going to not like her. Again, we can't get upset. We can't get upset. And that's all I really wanted to say about that. I mean, people really need to stop getting so offended when someone doesn't like the people that they like. I mean, it's whatever. We can't get upset over that. It's childish. It's very childish, and I'm really getting sick of it. People need to stop attacking one another over somebody who probably doesn't even know them personally. And that's all. But anyway, leave the comment down below what you thought about the performance, what the performance really meant to you as far as like how it connects to Normani, and also what you thought about the band and Donny Osmond coming up and singing the song too, because that was also really great. Okay? Anyway, have a good day, guys.